Single Moms of Atlanta.
My customer LaRonda told me about it. She sent me the email and everything.
You're a hairstylist?
I'm licensed in cosmetology, but I do eyebrow threading,
Okay.
full facial threading, and full body waxing, facials, henna tattoos, and eyelashes.
Oh, henna tattoos. Oh, I like those. That's on the hand.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I like those. Okay. What's your story? What is it? What do you feel your story would do for other women that would empower a single mom that's going through a hardship right now?
Well, I'm from Chicago originally. I moved from Chicago to Wisconsin for my Section 8. I stayed there for 9 years, experienced racism, all type of stuff. I was like one of the only black people in the area, me and my family, and I had got saved when I was probably about 5 years ago. I've been baptized before when I was like 12, but I don't feel like I got saved until about 5 years ago. I had an out-of-body experience with Jesus, and I had to start getting in the Word and stuff like that. Start listening to Creflo Dollar. So I always had goals to move to Atlanta because I found that it was the hair capital when I was in cosmetology school.
Okay.
And so I was like, well, I got to get there, you know. And once I started listening to Creflo and I found out he was here, I was like, I had set a goal actually when I was in cosmetology school that I was going to move here, you know. And then I moved here. Creflo was just speaking to me and stuff, and it was like, it's time to go. And then I just came here. And then my mom came, my sister came, and actually when I was in cosmetology school, I had set a goal saying that in 5 years after I graduate, I'm going to have a salon. I said, I don't know how I'm going to get it. I don't know where it's going to come from, but it's going to come. And exactly 5 years after, my mom had told me about a place that was renting, you know. It was like a
booth rental. Okay.
Not a booth, but like a suite rental thing.
Okay.
And so I went there, and because I was, when I first moved there, I had the job lined up and everything. I worked for them for like 2 years, and it was like, you know what, I can't do this, you know. I'm gonna need my own money because I was working for them. I had got all the customers really, you know, when I started there. And then I was getting paid this little bit amount of money. They say I was the manager, but I wasn't getting paid like no manager.
Okay.
So I was just like, it's more to this life than this, you know. So I'm just like,
does all three of your children have the same father? Or?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, same father. Were you all ever married?
No, ma'am.
You've never been married? Okay.
So I moved here, and I'm just trying to make a better life for my kids. You know, I don't want for the generations to come. That's why I'm doing it, you know. Okay, I just started my business maybe about 7 months ago.
Okay.
Where I was at first, the building went into foreclosure. So then the man, he was just taking my money, you know, and he didn't let anybody know that the building went into foreclosure. So I had to leave there, and God blessed me with another place maybe about a month ago. So I'm just kind of building up my clientele now. It's real slow, you know, but I'm determined that, you know, it's something better for me.
Yeah. Okay. Marlena. Is it Marlene? Marlena. Yes, Marlena, what drew you to this opportunity?
Single Moms of Atlanta.
Single Moms of Atlanta.
Wow.
Well, I read your bio.
Thank you. I'm glad you read my bio. As you know, there's a whole story behind me. I've been through a lot. And when I saw what you were trying to do with the show, I was like, maybe, you know, this is something that I really need to be a part of. One of the other things that drew me to the casting call today is that I have 4 different children. I have 4 children, 2 of which my oldest daughter's father, he was murdered when she was a little girl. I said I was never going to have children again, so I got married, had my daughter by my ex-husband. We moved here to Atlanta. I thought I was, you know, starting over, giving us a fresh start, coming to a new place. Unfortunately, things didn't work out with us. We separated, and I had 2 more children by a man who I thought was the man of my dreams. We were the best of friends. We're still the best of friends now. Unfortunately, he has, kind of had the opportunity to tell his background and tell his story. He was recently on a Yalla Vanzan. They did a whole series of him. He has over 34 children by 17 different women. And he basically had an opportunity to kind of tell his story as to how he entered into these relationships with these different women. I chose not to go on the show because I was working at the time and I didn't want people at my job to kind of know what was going on in my personal life. I was also dating somebody else, plus me and my son's father were still very good friends, and so I was like, I don't want to go on the show because I know that they're going to attack us as women. And plus I wanted to kind of give respect to the person that I was dating. Well, that relationship didn't work out with the person that I was dating. A few months after that, I ended up losing my job. I had always had in the back of my mind that I should have gone on the show. Like, people, they told me, they was like, Marlena, with your story and with everything that you've been through, I've written a book, I've helped other people publish books and write books. They were like, Marlena, you need to tell your story. So when I saw your casting, and I talked to my son's father about it, he was like, well, go, see what it's about, check into, creative minds, and, see, just go.
Okay.
So that's why I'm here today. I have a passion to help people as a whole. That's always been my passion. That's always been my calling.
Okay.
I'm moving even more into that passion just by my life experiences and the things that I've been going through recently. Like, just being a single mom, period, is just very trying, especially when you put, trying to work and take care of your kids, plus you trying to date because you still want to give your kids that family, the dynamics of having a father in the home and things of that nature. I just, like,
if I choose you to be a part of the show, how dedicated would you be to the process? Are you one of those people that go from something to something? Would you jump? Or with the situation with the father of your children, the last 2, the one that has 34 kids, is this like an opportunity for you? Are you looking or seeking an opportunity to share your story to get something? Or are you truly for the story?
I'm more or less just truly to help, people. I'm just about helping people. I'm 100% dedicated to this show.
Okay.
I'm not looking for anything in return because I know that just from prior experience and even in entertainment, sometimes things don't pan out, the way that you expect them to pan out.
Okay.
And then you don't always get, bit, like, even people we see on reality shows now, they don't get the bulk of their wealth from doing a reality show.
Okay.
They get that from the endorsements and everything else that comes around it. But I'm just looking truly to do what I feel like God has led me to do.
Okay.
I'm not really looking for anything in return. I'm not really looking for fame and notoriety.
But you're willing to share your story, obviously.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you would like to use this platform to do that, I'm assuming.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What's your time schedule?